Hey guys, it's Doc here. We're kind of winding down. We're on chapter 9, Be True to You in the teen edition. And this is what you need to know. Hopefully you really took chapter 8 to heart and you really considered, who am I? Am I giving? Am I kind? Am I strong? Am I a leader? Am I a supporter? Do I help other people be their best? Am I a singer? Am I a band major? Who are you? You kind of explored that. Now, it's totally fine if over time that evolves and changes. I would hope certain core qualities of you wouldn't change, but your interests can change. That's totally natural. In this chapter, it's being true to who you are. So for example, if you see yourself as loving to start your own business, you need to get yourself around people who want to start their own business. Like there's entrepreneur things most likely at your school. If you're totally into music, you need to connect with the music people at your school to build that network and strengthen yourself. And you should not pay any mind to anyone who stands anything differently to what and who you are. A couple years ago, I had this whole interesting collection of people in my math class. I felt like I had a third of my class were football players. About just under a third of my class, maybe 20% of my class, were marching band people. I had 3 or 4 cheerleaders. Then I had other academic kids in my class. And it was so interesting because there was this ongoing, I'm not going to call names, conversation of, is marching band and cheerleading a sport? Many of my football players said, no way, marching band is not a sport, cheer is not a sport. And let me tell you, the marching band and cheerleaders felt something completely different. And let me tell you my thing, oh my gosh, they're totally sports, okay? But let's face it, I mean, one of the conversations was, football players have, how many minutes are they actually on their field working if they're actually in the game the whole time? The rest of the time they're standing on the sidelines drinking their Gatorade. I'm exaggerating on purpose. Our marching band people, some of them are holding tubas, marching to the steps, playing music, and doing stuff like, holy moly, and you cheerleaders? What? My point is that once you find your niche, don't let anybody change it. Don't change for anyone. Don't bend to years ago in the 80s and 90s, we called it peer pressure. It still is kind of that term now. Like, you need to be true to you. Be confident in the person you are and the person you want to be, and don't let any poisonous drama, chapter 4, mess that up with you. You got to control yourself. You got to understand yourself, self-awareness, and then you got to manage it. You got to make responsible decisions. If you're really into something, oh my gosh, High School Musical with Troy. Remember that movie? You must remember that movie. It's like 20-some years old now. But like, Troy was really into drama and singing, but he was also basketball. Isn't he basketball? He was basketball. You know, and so he was divided. Who do I want to be? Another great movie, The Cinderella Story, also way old. Yeah, I'm totally dating myself. I'm 42 years old. But nonetheless, same thing. Guy wanted to go, I think, to Princeton, and his dad wanted to be a football player. So he had to do and decide what's best for him. That's what this chapter is about. Standing up and saying, this is who I am, and I'm not going to let anybody, no matter what, change who I am and who I want to be as the best me of my future. Next chapter, we're going to talk about beliefs and our core values inside of our hearts. See you soon.